Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the Spokane Interstate Fairgrounds, and this is the Inland Empire old gas and steam display area. And here's a gentleman with his John Deere creation, or at least it's painted like a John Deere. So a good chunk of their display area is out in front of us. So we're just going to take a little walk down here and have a look at what was an old, that must be a creation, a Rumley oil pull tractor. We're going to look at the Sam Walker collection. Sam's a great guy, quite a character. He winters up here in the Spokane area, has a place down here a few miles outside of town. And he summers in Spokane, he winters in California. So here's his Sam's. Let's see, he's got some pretty good plaques. It's a 1930 regular. So they were painted gray up until I think 37 was the first model year that they were painted red when IH changed over. There's the Farmall F30. That's a 1937 model, so this would have been the first year of red paint. And look at the treads on that tire. Holy cow! Here's Sam's 400 high clears. Sam loves the high clears.
Weighing over
There's a 400. This is a 1955 400.
Come on in. He's probably inside eating right now. Something for the entire family to see.
There's an MV. The V meaning vegetable.
You'll ever want to be.
And let's see. He doesn't see. He has some nice plaques down here.
Everybody's going to see this.
You can see it. Does a pretty good job of putting information out here. And here's a real nice HV. Some of these he's got years on, and some that he doesn't. A 140 high clear. It's got the wheels of the track set out on those things. Let's see, the 140 HC was produced from 1958 to 1979. Let some of the tourists go by. Okay, there's a really nice Farmall 100. They've been sitting outside here for a week, so they're getting kind of dusty and got probably some shower rain spots on them. There's a Super AV. Just don't see many of those around at all. And these are again all high clearance tractors. Another Farmall AV. A high clearance Cub. I don't know if that was a production tractor or not. Maybe they had some dealers installed options. And there's this little 1950 Farmall Cub white demonstrator. From what Sam says, they were built from January, February, and March of 1950. So that's a good way to track it with the VIN number that tractors made in that time period. Okay, now we're going to have a look at another string of tractors here. I think just about this whole line belongs to Mr. Wayne Harden from here in Spokane. This is a 1935 012 small tractor. Just met Wayne 2 or 3 weeks ago. Here's a 62 Cub Lowboy. If I recall, let's walk around behind, see if he's got the tiller hooked up. Yep, Got the tiller hooked up. Wayne and Sam are pretty good buddies, so they do a lot of tractoring together. Here's the 1945A. .48C. Guess we'll have to walk around. Here's his 48 Super A with the number, I think number 1000 bucket on it. And his, what is it? 58. It's a 1958 Farmall 340. And an International 544 Hydro utility model. B is 354. It's 1957 WD 450. And I don't think this is Wayne's. I'm not sure whose it is. Really nice little W4 here. And even an old John Deere. Take a little stroll down the opposite way. Maybe the sun won't be such a glare. What year is this 354? It's a 72. And again the B, the 544. This 340 is really a nice tractor. It's really gorgeous. Yep, and the Super A with the 1000 loader. And the C. .45A. I like this one with the front wheel weights. And the Cub Lowboy, and back to the 012. And maybe gonna take a little lunch break here, and there's some antique tractor dead pulling coming on at 1 o'clock, so we'll have to come back for that. Just for a little variety, we're gonna have a look at a couple of little Caterpillars. It says 22 on the front of it. I have no idea what this small one over here is. Great little machines. It's good to see these things still being kept up and out here, out and about, being looked at by the people. There's a nice little 47. Here's a John Deere 70 LP. Well, let's walk backwards. The sun will be in my favor. This is a 1955 John Deere 70 standard LP gas. And here is the 1963 Minneapolis Moline M5 propane. And that tractor is a beautiful, beautiful condition. I'm guessing it's been restored. And here is a 1949. Again, this is a 1949C. Had a little interruption there. Some tourists cruising by. Didn't want to interrupt the reviewing. Here's a Super W6TA, which looks to be pretty original. The paint is awfully pink. I don't know whose tractors are these. If these are Wayne Harden's tractors, a Super MTA, or Sam Walker's. I think maybe it's a little bit of both. And here's an International 650 standard. I'm guessing it's about a 57 by the paint job. a WD6 standard.
Jim Lannenberg with his Farmall C tractor. And what happened with Cyrus McCormick? And the binders then would bundle that up and you could shock it. So Cyrus McCormick had a very important part in the agriculture revolution. There's another person who was important about that case. And Jim Lannenberg has pulled 3,100 pounds. We'll see how far Terry goes with this. Horse engine. Okay, so Froelich took a Russell steam tractor chassis, mounted this engine with one forward gear, one reverse gear, and it was a friction drive. And that was the first thing that we ever had that got us away from steam power. Now we're going to bring up a John Deere. This is a Johnny Popper. Do you hear the pop, 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 pop out of that? That's because this is a horizontal engine. Doesn't fire every revolution like our 4 cycles do on our verticals. And John Deere came in with this tractor. Hear the pop on it? And we'll be talking about this in a little bit. Jerry Springer, no relation to the entertainer. Jerry Springer with his John Deere G tractor. Popping away. Down to 5 different companies. We're going to be looking at the Rumley oil pull a little bit later. The depression. Now, what's interesting about the oil pull Rumley, and if you read about it, these guys had nothing to do up in Rolog, Minnesota in 1909. In 1909, they decided that they would take... Oh, you better. Hope you didn't run out of gas. Hey, you sent up a smoke. There went your cap. Holy moly, that was exciting, wasn't it? So now we're going to get up to 7,300 pounds. You need to back up just a little bit. Notice it's got a hand clutch on this. Hang on, Jerry, you got to back up. Got to get reverse here. We didn't get you hooked. Okay. So all through the 1930s, they came out with different renditions of tractors. Row crops, we no longer had the horses or the mules out there, except for maybe the tobacco farmers out in Kentucky and Tennessee. And they didn't really change over until after the war when we came out with the Cub and the Alice Chalmers G tractor. Go, Jerry, go! Go, Jerry, go! All right. Stevens over here came in with a hitch for him yesterday. So we now lifted the hitch up about 4 inches. Let me get out of your way so you can see this. History in the making. History in the making. Go, Jim, go! Go, Jim, go! All right, Jim. You're biting, you're biting, you're biting. Look at that tractor bite. Everybody see that? Go, Jim, go! All right, Jim. Tricycle front. And they decided to name it the Farmall because it would farm everything. It was called the Farmall tractor, and the very first one made by Cyrus McCormick was called the Farmall Regular. Has anybody ever seen a Farmall Regular? Anybody? First tractor made by International, Farmall tractor. If you look over to your left and my right, you're going to see a gray tractor out there in that lawn area. Do you see that gray tractor out there? That is a Farmall Regular. All right, Richard, 6,100 pounds. Go, Richard, go. I know that tractor very well. That was my grandfather's tractor. He bought that. They built close to 600,000 of this N-Series tractor. Largest, not the longest, largest production of any tractor in the United States was that N-Series. 7,300 pounds with this WD6 tractor, the internal 3-point system of that N-Series tractor. Who won the lawsuit? Henry Ford or Harry Ferguson? Harry Ferguson did. Harry Ferguson whooped Ford Motor Company. Go, Richard, go! Go, Richard, go! 7,800 pounds. So the court decided that. Merged with Case Equipment and Power Company. So we now had a merger, and they called that Case IH. If you were in a geographic region and International wasn't real strong in the region, the Case stores won out. If you were in a strong IH region, the IH stores won't run out, but they never did run anything separate except for Case Industrial Equipment. Go, Richard, go! Go, Richard, go! 9,300 pounds, oh my word, isn't this getting exciting? Tractors are really pulling well, aren't they?
Jim, can you do it?
Go, Jim, go! Go, Jim, go! Can you do it? Go, Jim!
All right, go, Jim. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, Jim.
He had a
Woo,
distant
look at
relative called Waldo, and he worked for Paul Ecke Poinsettia. If you enjoy a poinsettia at Christmas time, all the royalties, all that plant production came out of Paul Ecke's in Leucadia and Encinitas area, North San Diego County. Let's see if he can do it. Oh, wow, 10,500 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be a record for this tractor. Can he do it? Go, Richard, go! Go, Richard, go! Go, Richard, go. Just let it lug, let it lug. Oh, we're done. Let's get Richard. So what do you think that piqued my interest in? High crops, high clears. It was a 630 high crop. 12 of them ever made, so I started collecting high crops. So I have a collection of high crops. It's all the tractors on that side going down the grass area. Every one of those is a high crop tractor except for the F-Series. Go, Wayne, go. Are you going to do it? Wow. I think he's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Wayne, that is Wheatland Farm.